Okay, here we go. What is today all about? I'm calling today an AltCenter declaration because I think it's important for you to know where I stand. So I have some requests based on my history. Please don't like me or dislike me, let alone hate me, because I voted for Donald Trump, because I've never voted for Donald Trump. Don't like me or dislike me, let alone hate me, because I voted for Joe Biden and or Kamala Harris, because I've never voted for either of them individually or as part of a ticket. Don't like me or dislike me because I'm a Republican or a Democrat, because I will not be a part of either of those parties. It's my personal convictions, particularly based on how far they've strayed from the center over the last, really, decade or more. And I will say my dad was a Democrat, my mom wasn't political. His dad was a Democrat, like Harry Truman era kind of Democrats. I thought I was a Republican when I was 18. I think I pulled a lever. I just voted straight party. And I was like, hey, don't do that. So I stopped doing that. And I've been, independent ever since. And the person I have voted for, I voted for Barack Obama in 04. Was that when he first ran? 04 or 08? Because I thought it was good for the country. I saw an enthusiasm, particularly with youth, like college age students. The one thing that was very endearing to me was somebody at a rally. He was going on a train, had a poster, and they were holding it up, and it said "Lick Bush." And I'm like, well, you got to get on board with that, I did not vote for him for his second term, mainly because the main reason is because the way he handled Syria. If I were president, I'd have established a no-fly zone, and I'd have said, if you want to shoot each other with guns on the ground, that's great. But Assad was, I think it was like hydrochloric acid. He was engaging in chemical warfare. And I'm like, you know what? I personally think it's the United States' duty to be the world's police force. And that's a whole nother conversation. So don't jump to any conclusions about today and or the past. But I think absent the United States, the world would devolve into who the fuck knows what. But again, that's another conversation. So the person I have voted for most is myself. And what I'm going to do, as long as I am the arbiter of AltCenter, I will continue to write myself in so that I stay neutral, I guess, and true to truly being in the center. I don't see things. I'll put it up one day. I made these distribution curves of right and left, and that they're moving further away, and the tails barely even cross, which means people who are on the extreme left side of the right and the extreme right side of the left. And we're talking like and this is just my fuzzy math, um, almost nobody agrees. And I shouldn't say that. The people who subscribe to parties and or um, identity politics, they're just, again, they're outside the picture, just like my hands are. So that's just my AltCenter declaration. I'm affiliated. I'm on my side. I'm on my side, and I'm on the side of. I don't know if it was Bridget Fetisi or where the phrase "politically homeless" was coined, but I'm politically homeless. I think the majority of Americans are politically homeless, despite this incredible tendency to just kind of look away and vote party ticket, which is sad. I will say, when people say, well, if you don't vote for one, it's a vote for the other. No, bullshit. Because what I believe is when I write myself in and they look at like random write-ins, they're saying, we're losing the independents. And all of these races are so freaking close in the popular vote that while, the electoral vote suggests sweeping wins, it's really damn close. It's really damn close. Um, where was I going with this? Oh, so whose vote do these parties vie for? They vie for the independents who are going to vote on the issues, not on the personalities and not on the, prescribed party positions on the little PowerPoint I did on what makes me AltCenter, which I can revisit. Anyway, so that's today's thing. I just wanted some clarification, and that's that. If you relate to this, tune in. Tune in. Because I'm trying to do something worthwhile, and I think there's a community that doesn't exist yet, a community to be that I might be able to pull together, do some good for, that kind of shit. Oh, I didn't turn off the music. Oops. I talked over the music for a really fucking long time. I hope that didn't ruin this. Anyway, that's that. See you later. Bye. Bye. Bye again. I missed the click.